Hi sweet friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Amy and welcome to Simply Our Home. Now today we are going to be decorating some small spaces here in our home for fall. Now you know we've been decorating all the rooms throughout my home for a fall in a fall decorating series. So if you happen to miss any of those, don't worry, I'll have it linked down below in a playlist so you can go check that out and catch up. But for today, we'll be decorating our entryway, which I'll show you a little bit later, how it's a little bit small and more like a hallway. And then I thought it would be fun to take you into our powder room and add just a little bit of fall touches in there as well. So I hope that you enjoy it. And if you do, I hope that you would consider subscribing if you haven't already before you go. So let's go ahead and just jump into some more fall decorating here in our home. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here is a quick look at our space before I start decorating. And as you can see, it is fairly small. It's basically a hallway that goes into our kitchen. And then from our front door, you can see into our family room. And then if we swing over here, here is our dining room. Now I already have some lights. You might see that because it's quite dark here in our entryway. So let me just swing over here and just show you what we'll be decorating then. So I have this mirror here that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then down here is a fairly new addition to our entryway, which is a beautiful cabinet that I got off of Amazon. And I absolutely love it. I love that it has the two-tone. So it has the brown up here and then it kind of has like a shuttered look, which I love. And let me just go ahead and open this up. You all kind of are interested lots of times to see where I store a lot of decor. So in every nook and cranny that I have, I do have a little bit of decor stored. So here's all of my mini plants. I have some pots here, some glass, our cloches, lots of just mini things in this cabinet, but it comes in so handy because I can just come over here, grab some decor items, and then just start decorating. So definitely I will be decorating the top of this. It gives me another surface to decorate, which I absolutely love. Now, I really love this new rug that we got. It's off of Amazon, but I'm thinking it may not coordinate real well with all the fall decor that I'll be putting out. So I think I might be switching that out with one that I got from Kirkland's. Also, I did want to mention this bell. I get a lot of questions. The reason it's there is when we were training our puppy to go in and outside, we had her to hit the bell, and that way we would always know when she needed to go out, even if we were somewhere in the house that we couldn't hear her bark. So that is what that is. That came from Amazon. So that will always be staying. And then as we just rotate over here, I have some hooks on the wall. And that sign right there came from Hobby Lobby. Love it. It says, "You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out." So I always love to decorate the hooks here. And then we have a cabinet or an entryway style cabinet that came from Hobby Lobby. I love just the rustic look of it in combination with our board and batten, which is a little bit more formal looking. And then I always keep this here. That is a sign that I actually DIY'd. I just painted the background with a primer and then stenciled on the words, "It is well with my soul." So that's going to stay there. I haven't gotten any sconces to place to the side. I'm still kind of deciding on if that's what I'm wanting to do. So here it is, our entryway. We'll get this all nice and decorated, and then we can move into our powder room. So I think the first place we'll start is at the entryway cabinet. All right, so the first thing that I want to bring in is this wheat stack that has this pretty ribbon around it. I got this at Home Goods. So I'm just going to place that here to the side to add a little bit of height here at the entryway cabinet. Next, I'm going in with this beautiful copper piece that is from Southern Living at Home. Now, I used to be a consultant with them, so I do have lots of their pieces. As you can see here on the bottom, it does say Southern Living at Home. And so it came as a set of 2. I've already used this in our dining room, but I think I'm just going to place this right here to bring in some copper, which I am loving for fall. Okay, so next, to bring in some height over on this side and to balance out the wheat stack, I'm going to bring in this really pretty glass lantern. Now, I found this at Hobby Lobby. They still have it, so it is really nice. And I think that'll bring in some ambient lighting just right here on the entryway table. Then to the inside, I'm bringing in one of my flameless flickering candles that has batteries. So I'll turn that on and then put that inside. And I think this is just going to add like a really pretty glow. Next, I'm bringing in this really cute wheat wreath. I think again, that's just going to complement this wheat stack over here. And I'm just going to place that underneath the lantern. Now, to fill in the copper pot, I'm bringing in one of my favorite greeneries or leaves that is from Hobby Lobby. I went back to get several more because I always like to just keep adding to my collection, and these were totally gone. So if your store has them, I would snatch them up before they're gone. They'll probably be back next year because I think they are really nice and everybody seems to like them. But I'm just going to put them in here and kind of let them drape over to the side to make them look really organic and free-flowing, like it is outside in nature. Last but not least, I'll add a couple pumpkins, and that will complete the top of our entryway cabinet. So now, like I mentioned, I think I'm going to grab this rug, roll it up, maybe place it somewhere else, and I'm going to grab the Kirkland's rug that I got earlier this year, and I think that's going to look really pretty and complement the colors that are going on here in this arrangement. So let me grab that and we'll get that placed. Okay, so here it is all rolled out. Now, it is going to take a little time to get it to settle. Like here on the edges, this fringe, that's kind of like a twine. I think that is so nice. And then just the coloring in this, it has like a light gray, and then also these beautiful, rich, like orange colors. Oh, I love it. But it'll just take a little time to settle. I may grab a couple books and actually lay on it to get it to settle down. Now, I did want to mention, I still have that rubber mat. I'll link that. That came from Amazon. That really keeps your rugs from slipping. So I highly recommend that. But I think it looks so good, and it just complements what I have going on in the rest of the house. So next to this little area, I just want to add just some height with a vase from Kirkland's, and then just a simple couple flower, like florals stuck in there to add a little bit of pop of fall right there next to the door. All right, so now let's move on to the hooks. And I found this basket off of Amazon. I just love it. It's kind of narrow, flat on the back, so perfect for hanging on the wall. So I'm gonna place that here and then grab some of my favorite florals that I picked up from Joann Fabrics. Now, I haven't been able to find a link for them, but you can always find something very similar to it at Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna have them cascading over the side. Okay, so I really love how that looks. And then you know how I am super crazy about copper for fall. I found this watering can when I went to the antique store. I got it at the same time I got that little tea kettle, but I found this. I thought it was so unique and pretty. It actually has this on the bottom. So again, I just love this. It has this really pretty brass place where the water comes out and trickles out. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to place that here on the hooks as well and kind of just have it tipping over, and it kind of looks like maybe this would eventually maybe water this flower arrangement. I think that's kind of cute. So that's how I'll style here, and that's all I'm doing. So super simple and kind of very similar to how I did it in the spring. Just changing out the florals, the basket, and also the color of the watering can. So let me give you a good look at that. Then we'll move on to the entryway table. All right, so we'll start here on the top of the cabinet. And I think what I'll do is add back in that architectural piece that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then I'll be adding another type of kind of wheat looking wreath. All right, so now to balance this side out, I'm going to bring in a large vessel that I picked up from Bed Bath & Beyond. And then I'll be adding in another one of my favorite fall leaves, also from Hobby Lobby. Next, I'm coming in with this DIY sign, the fall bucket list. I made this last year and I think it is super cute. And so when we do special events or activities, we can just check them off. And so I'm going to place that just right here to the side to fill in that little space there. Okay, so now to fill in this little area, I'm going to grab a little bowl that I got from Hobby Lobby and then fill it with an assortment of pumpkins. Last but not least, I'll bring in those beautiful baskets that I found from Walmart. They're under $20 each. And then I'll be placing a just bright orange pillow with a soft, fluffy blanket to that to just cozy up this whole entire look. All right, well, that finishes up our small entryway. I really do think that I added just enough to make it complement all the other rooms in our home. So I'm super happy with that. I hope I gave you some, new ideas that you could use for maybe your small space. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into our powder room, which is another very small area to decorate. So it will be a little bit hard to get the camera in there as well as myself and the decor, but we will do it. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our powder room. So here is our small powder bathroom. Now that is right off of our family room. And as you see, I have this home sign here. And what I did was take off a few of those leaves on one of my favorite garlands, or the florals from Hobby Lobby, and then I just stuffed that down into the boxwood to make it look a little bit more fallish. Plus I have this on the wall with those Velcro command strips, so I didn't want to take that down. So I've already did that. I have a cute little tea towel that I'm going to put there in place for our bath towel. And then I have this shelf here. It has a galvanized shelf, and then it has the brown kind of, I really love the bronze piping on it, and it came from DECOR Steels. I'll also do just a little bit on top of the tank of the toilet, and then we'll also just do a couple little vignettes to the side here. And then I think I'll also be adding a rug to the space as well. So right here, I have a lot of decor that I'm hoping to use in the shelves. So let's go ahead and start there. So for the top shelf, I'm bringing in this little piece. I got this from Walmart last year. I'm just gonna place that up here. Next, I'm going to bring in this galvanized metal with the copper handle, little watering can. I think I'll just set it right here to the side. So now to fill in this space, I'm going to grab a wreath, and so I'm just going to kind of squash it like that so that it'll fit down in there. And really you can't see that from where I'm standing, and I have you looking down in it and you can't hardly tell. So I think that looks really nice, and then I'll just lay in some pumpkins. So now let's move down to this shelf. So because this is like a cream color, I want to bring in some cream down here with some canisters that I found from Hobby Lobby. And then over on this side, I think I want to bring in like a textural element with a basket, and then just some florals to add a touch of greenery. Okay, so that is how it has turned out so far. I like it. It's simple enough and just adds a little bit of fall touch here in our powder room. And then down here on the tank, I'm going to add that little silo. Now it was in their Christmas collection last year. I think they have it out, so be on the lookout for that. It is the perfect size to hide a roll of toilet paper. Then I have like a ceramic pumpkin that I think I'll lay here, and then just fill in with a pick to finish that area off. Okay, so I think that looks really cute. So I'll go ahead and grab my hand towel to put here. I got it at Joann Fabrics last year. I really love their selection of tea towels. They usually have some really pretty detail on them, and make sure you get them when they are on sale. Next, I'm coming in with an assortment of cute little wooden pumpkins. This one, I think in the back, I got from Walmart last year. And this one here, I believe, came from Joann Fabrics last year as well. This vase I got from Target. It was $25 from the Threshold brand. I'm just going to place that right there, along with these florals that I've had for years. Just going to add in some cotton balls and Q-tips here to the side. Last but not least, I'm going to add my room freshener. I love this one. It's the apple cider scent from Mrs. Meyer's. And so I'm going to tuck that right beside of the Q-tips, and the powder room will be almost finished. I want to add a rug, and that will be it. And so here is the rug that I'm going to be adding. As you see, I got it in the spring shop from Hobby Lobby. So it was $24. I'm sure I got that at 50% off or even 75% off. So I'm going to place that there. And I think that'll just add just a warmth. It is a jute rug and it is 2 by 3. Okay, sweet friends, well that wraps up today's decorating here in our entryway and powder room. I hope that you enjoyed it. I've had a blast decorating so far in our fall decorating series, and it is definitely wrapping up real quick. We only have a couple more fall videos, which will be my complete fall home tour, as well as we'll head outside for a front porch fall decorate with me. Now, depending on the weather, will be which one comes up next. So if you are interested, just make sure that you are subscribed and then scroll over to that bell icon and click that, and then scroll down to all. And that way YouTube knows to share all of my videos once I post them, and you'll be the first to see them. Now, we will be switching gears here in a couple weeks to all things Christmas. I know it is coming so quick. If you're not ready, I understand, but I will be heading out to the stores. I don't put the stuff in the stores. I'm just going out to share what's out there so that we can all be prepared and see what Christmas items are out there. And I also love to share with you my hauls so that you know what I'll be decorating with come Christmas. So I hope that you are getting excited for that. And I'll probably always check out Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, and Target. So if there's any other stores you would like for me to hit up for you, definitely let me know down in the comments. And before we go, I do want to share with you today's Bible verse. That's something special I love to do with you. And so today I'm going to be reading from Psalm 116, verses 5 through 7. Okay, and so it reads, "The Lord is gracious and righteous. Our God is full of compassion. The Lord protects the simple-hearted. When I was in great need, he saved me. Be at rest once more, O my soul, for the Lord has been good to you." Well, friends, I thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And again, I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead, give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you real soon in my next one. Take care and God bless, friends. Bye.